Alrighty friends, this is a preamble to a video I made today, and it was the video was about making Lexan or polycarbonate uh, thermal panel whatever windows. I wanted to be clear that this is what I did. I don't recommend doing anything that I do. This was in a basement. It was non-occupied. There was no bedrooms down there, so fire egress wasn't a big thing. Our major concern was security and energy. So, without any more rambling, I'm gonna shoot you the video. So, thanks again for subscribing. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, and let's get on with the video. Thanks. Hey there, boys and girls. As you know, we did some moving some stuff around, and you can see out there that's where the new rabbitry is. We're working on Jake's place, and when he bought the place, it had these really janky basement windows, and these are terrible. Terribly drafty, terribly leaking. So what we're doing here is this is two panes. You can tell where the knobs are there. You see the two knobs? So it's a pane of glass and a pane of glass. And then what I did was went through and we sealed them all with some clear removable caulk in case he wants. But he's going to tear these out. He's going to put real basement windows in. It's just cost prohibitive right now. And this is what we came up. Sorry about that, guys. For the energy savings. Because as you can see, here's an evil monster right here. And it feeds this evil monster. And any homestead running oil knows exactly what we're talking about. So the first thing that Jake did was he applied for a government grant after moving into the house.
In the process of applying for it.
You know, in the process.
Put in split pumps.
And put in mini splits. This is the basement, by the way. He's got one upstairs and one downstairs. And that's what we got now. He's got now heating the house. This is Green Energy Act or something or other from the federal government of Canada. Is going to give him, I think, $2,500 back on that. And New Brunswick Power will be giving him the other another $1,000. Right now, what we're doing is we're making storm windows to cover up the two panes. And we're using 1/8 polycarbonate. And Jake's got to make 6 of these windows. So this is our second window he's working on. This is the workshop. We're setting this up. Sorry about the strobing. We're just covered in LEDs here. We're cutting it with a jigsaw. With, I believe we're using a wood blade. It's a wood blade. It's called the wood smooth blade, I think. And it cuts beautifully. Beautifully. Yeah, it's wood. You can see right there, wood. It's wood, not fast, but smooth. And that's our Bosch, what is that? JS 365. I don't even know if it's still current anymore. We've had this for almost 10 years now. Jigsaw. So we're laying this out with a drywall square and a small square to do the whole pattern. And what we're doing is we're screwing it in here. There it is. And you can see we laid it out. We put silicone in there as a gasket and we screwed it in there. So what we're trying to do is kill off, and you know what? I'll tell you what, boys and girls, it's just an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. You can still feel cold radiation. So that's 2 window panes and a pane of Lexan. Oh, I wish I had a thermal gun to show you guys. But this is the best that we can come up with to save him some energy. Like I caulked it all. We got it all caulked up there. And the 2 back panes, they're caulked with, it's a clear caulking. It's called removable. So you can take it off. So we're just trying to find air leakage wherever we can. And there's some goofy wood that was put up in here. We're going to tear all this out and fix it. I don't see any movement in the cobweb, which is a good thing. So that's not too bad. I'm assuming with all this spray foam, they probably got it semi-sealed. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Lots of spray foam. So this is the project at hand. So I guess we're going to call it polycarbonate storm windows,
Basically, yeah.
because that's what we're doing. So it's an idea that you can use as long as you got a flat window frame. You can basically seal up your windows with removable caulk, so it comes off in the summertime. And I'll take you over to this window, and it'll seal it up. So what we got to do on these ones is we're going to pull this trim off right here, because that's the flat edge right there. I'm running my thumb along it. And then that's what we'll be screwing the polycarbonate to. Let's see if this one... Yeah, can you see the movement? There's the leakage. Look at that. I know you can, maybe you might not be able to pick it up, but that cobweb's blowing around. So that, boys and girls, is leaking air into your house. And that's costing you energy. And we haven't done this one yet. We're getting to it. And we'll pull all this out. And these have been repaired, right? So the guy put in some corners of plywood, because I guess the plastic, just the craziest design you ever seen. It's a plastic wedge. Look at it right there. Right? And it slides down that screw, and it wedges and pushes this pane of glass in. And to open the window, you pop these panes out. Like, just a crazy, I've never seen anything so crazy. But that's what we're going to be ripping out, cleaning all this out. So we got 6 windows to do. And yeah, that's one of the projects that we're working on. So, and this will apply to anybody's homestead in town, in the city, out on the country, wherever you've got a window. You can use the Lexan. You can get real fancy. I wouldn't make a frame. I just like sealing it with the removable caulk, and then that way, come springtime, you can rip that out. So a couple of other things we've done with this place is we put a new hot water heater in, because the hot water came from this domestic, they call it a domestic water coil, and that was part of the boiler. So this is where you would get your hot water from the house on. We've got it blocked off right now with this valve, and then I put this in. The piping was already there, so they had one. I'm assuming they had a rental unit and took it out. So I put this one in for hot water to get off the oil, because $1.70 a liter was just insane. So this will be coming out, and he's going to put in a wood stove. There was a wood stove in here. It was ported into there, but you can't share 2 devices on one chimney. It's a fire hazard. And you can see the heat shields were already in place. So that's what he's going to. So, getting away from the snow blowers for a bit. That's what we're working on. We're at Jake's house where the rabbits are. Then the shop, the new shop's over there. It's behind it. And that's what we're working on, because, you know, like I said before, you guys know that's what we do. We work on stuff. So that being said, there's the idea for you. Poor man's storm windows. Well, the polycarbonate is not cheap. 1/8 is all you need, by the way. Don't go any thicker. It's a waste of money. You could go thinner, but it's pretty thin. So wrap this video up. That's the polycarbonate sheet we were using. TUFFAK, I guess you call it. Sure, let's call it that. TUFFAK. It's American-made product. It cuts well. It drills nice. I have had no problems with it. Forget plexiglass. It shatters and chips, and yeah. And I'll tell you something. This has improved the house's security, because those windows would have been easily to kick out, and the polycarbonate's not. So we're killing two birds with one stone. Increased security, increased energy efficiency for what it's worth, what we can do without replacing the windows. So that's it in a nutshell. So thanks again for watching this video. So yeah, I hope I was clear on that, how we did that. We just put it all the way around really fast. There's the window frame, there's the edge, so we went it covered it up, and then we just screwed it. We used removable caulk for a gasket, and we screwed it down. So that's it. You can do that on any window, and you're only going to be left with small holes. So if you got an older house and you want to try to keep the draft out, there's the trick. See you soon. Thanks, and bye-bye.